Good morning. Well, we are live this morning here at Ancient Oaks. I am L.W. Smith, manager here at Ancient Oaks. I guess I didn't look on the insights lately, but a fair amount of people from outside our park do catch our this live broadcast and watch it. So say good morning to them too. But all our folks that are here in the park and then are back maybe if there are other property you have usually as we say up north because hardly anybody in the park owns property south of us, but there are just a couple people. So anyway, beautiful Friday morning to you. We have some beautiful weather here today. It is a little bit warmer. I guess my outside temperature says it is 80 degrees already. And a couple days ago, we had our first really big rain of in quite a while, and grass already starting to turn green. But a beautiful day, and welcome everybody here, and we'll get into what our updates are. Okay, see if I can use my proper language there. You notice my throat is sounds a little raspy. My wife has a cold, and I think I'm catching a little bit of it. So, well, wet my throat a little bit, so not so bad. Anyway, uh, boy, I guess around the nation there's some extreme weather, tornadoes and all that. I hope all our folks are making it through okay. That and a lot of people have left this week, and I guess this is the time that people are all heading back to their other places. So park's a little thin. Anyway, along with that, the we have our we're going to start tree trimming Monday the 13th. So not next Monday, which is the 6th, or this coming Monday, but the Monday after that, we will be starting our tree trimming of the palm trees on Monday the 13th. Hopefully, we will be able to accomplish that in a month. Uh, so that's going to be happening. And as Chris has asked, that when we do the tree trimming, we'll be blocking off that section of the street that we're doing the tree trimming on, so that we want to make sure people don't get hit by falling branches and our guys can move around easy without having to go between people. So be aware of that and make sure that uh, at this time of year, you should, get everything inside and out of the way. We usually do start back by the shop area, bathroom five, and go back and forth along the streets there as we come forward towards the front. So just be aware of that and make sure uh, like I said, your stuff is put away, and so that it's easy for them to get around. Uh, Tuesday next week, the asphalt plant hit in town is running, so we are going to endeavor to get the last of the road repairs done. Excuse me, a little bit of carbon dioxide in this stuff is causing me some problems, and this talking is apparently getting a little rough on my voice too. So Tuesday we hope to finish up with the asphalt repairs on the road, so be aware of that. And once again, we'll be closing sections down as we are working on them. Let me throw up a picture here. I'm going to add this to the stage. Okay, this is the what the pool deck looked like. I believe it was last night, uh, towards the end of the night. If you see that, so our pool deck is well along. They may finish up today. I'm hoping they do, but I'm not gonna absolutely count on it because it's a lot of work there. And but we will as soon as they are done, we will be getting it ready to open up, and maybe it could be open by the weekend. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, we'll endeavor get it open as soon as possible. I'm fairly confident that it will definitely be open by Monday, but the pool should be open back by Monday, It looks really good, and they did a real good job of leveling the deck, and we should not have any standing water at all in it, and it looks really nice. All right, let's take that off the stage. Let's see. There we go. Okay, back here on. A few people there. Good morning to everybody that said hi. All right. Well, we got for about usual. We get about 38 to 40 regulars that come in here, which is good. And I know that by the time it gets done, there's usually about 600 people have viewed it. Not everybody stays on it for the whole thing. That's why I try to keep it short so it doesn't take up 2 minutes time. So the pool deck is just about done. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I gotta grab over. I left my hat at home. We started with the events. Here, let's put on my fedora. Okay, that I have. The one that this isn't the one that I got from the SAC committee, but I have one or two. Derby Day. So this Saturday, tomorrow, let me pull the out here. Kentucky Derby Day. Uh, Saturday, May 4th, 6 o'clock p.m. Bring an appetizer and bring your own beverage. This is going to be a fun event with a hat competition. They got stuff to decorate hats, and they got this type of hat down there for sale. Let's see, we have a human race, non-alcoholic mint juleps, tickets sold at the door $5. Does not include, and I think that should say hat down here. This is the Acorn, which is online. You can access it online, but also there's copies for sale in the office, and there is a copy in the library down at the clubhouse. Okay, so that is the Kentucky Derby Party, Saturday, 6 o'clock. I didn't look at what time they're actually running the Derby, but all right. Then on Sunday is Cinco de Mayo. Oh, okay. At least I looked over here. Says we have a DJ volunteer to DJ after the Derby race. So I assume there'll be a little bit of shaking going on down there. Okay. Sunday, 5/5, May 5th. There's a Cinco de Mayo party. The social committee will be having a taco salad lunch, guacamole, lettuce, onion, tomato, sour cream, and much more. The cost is just $6. So that is Sunday from 1 to 2 at the clubhouse again. All right. Cost is $6. And if you need to, let me put this up on the stage here while I'm going through these. This is the copy of the Facebook Live, the official Ancient Oaks Social Activities Committee page. So Lisa Taylor is created this group, and this is where all the official stuff and where all the posts of the parties and all that, where you can find the information. All right. So that's there. You see that? That's the one that you'll get all the official information, and you can look at online on Facebook and type in the official Ancient Oaks SAC page, and that should get you to it. All right. Take it back out of there. Okay. Ann asked a question because it's back to the trees. If you're dead palm tree between your houses, let me one. Hopefully I can remember, but it helps. Come up to the office, let us know. And taking a tree down is more expensive, and so we'll have to figure out a price on that. We have been charging $125 to take a tree down, but we'll have to. That is something we need to figure out. But we have been charging to take a tree down if they are dead. Okay, but come up to the office and we'll take care of that. All right. So we got the Cinco de Mayo party, and then also here on the uh, Acorn. Lunch at the park, May 16th and 30th. So that's a little, not this next week, but the week after that, the 16th and the 30th. So it's every other week. We're going to have lunch at the park through the summer and fall, and plan on having lunches. Depending on the crew working, could be hamburgers, hot dogs, brats, or something completely different. So every other week, they still plan on putting on some lunches. You'll get notifications through the ONR, which I'll go over at the end there. We'll send out those notifications by text and email. Then also the SAC page, and then also on the Ancient Oaks Facebook page. Then on May 11th and 25th, once again, every other week, looks like the weeks in between, continental breakfast at the clubhouse. So from 8 to 10 a.m., May 11th and 25th, social activities committee providing best breakfast, pastries, muffins, coffee cake, bagels, English muffins, and bagels for only $6. All right. And then also on May 7th and 21st, happy. Boy, I'm leaving off some uh, syllables of words. Happy hour, not happy hour, happy hour. And game night, May 7th and 21st, social activities committee trying a number of different things this year. Bring an appetizer and plan to have a good time. The event is free and the games will change from week to week. You do not have to participate in the games. You just come and watch and talk and enjoy some social time together. Tuesday, May 14th at 1 p.m. will be the social activities committee meeting. Uh, so if you want to attend that and come get involved. Ladies lunch, May 15th, 11:30 a.m. Location has not been confirmed. Look for a sign up sheet the first week of March. And Memorial Day is coming up at the end of the month. The social committee will be having a Memorial Day activity. Planning is still underway, so look for the details on Facebook and at the mailroom. Always remember when you come up to the mailroom to check those posters in the door. We'll try to keep up with information. Uh, I do have a LED sign, but very few people seem to actually notice it and read it. I can put stuff there, but not too many people even notice when it's been off. So, but anyway, there is that also. Okay. I'm kind of using this as a little bit too. We have a sympathy. A few people passed away this last month, and I think I told everybody about them. But also this last week, earlier in the week, Fran Strang passed away. She had been in rehab or at the home there for oh, I know at least 6 months. Can be longer than that. All right, that is on that. I will touch base. Like I said, the pool should be open. We also have on the hot tub or spa, whatever, however you want to call it. We did replumb all the jets, put new jets in, and this week while they were started working on the pool deck, we got the blower installed, and at least from the looks of it, when we turn it on, the jets are working fantastic now. So that is going on. Okay, I think in the there was a board report here. The crash shows, like I said, get the Acorn and read it online. Um, I hadn't touched base with the Ian on this. The webmaster, Stu Benedict, has volunteered to help us with that. So uh, that, but we could also use somebody else help if you're interested in helping being a webmaster, helping us with the Ancient Oaks webpage. And of course, the Acorn has the activities on it. All right. Do remember we have the ONR, which stands for Owners and Renters app. It's an app. It's a web page. We use it to send out your text messages and emails so that you can be advised of anything going on in here. And like I sent out this morning, the uh, text that the manager's live was coming on. So we can have set up where there's two phone numbers to receive text per unit, and even I believe also two emails. Only one email though is the quote the owner for the voting purposes. We highly encourage. We really want as many more people to sign up for the electronic notifications and the electronic voting. I will be sending out some notices. We have a fair amount of people that got on there and signed up and then only did what they call a consent for those notifications and for that. And they signed up for the voting, but they didn't sign up for the electronic notifications. And that's what helps us save money by not having to mail all that stuff out. So if you have signed up for the electronic voting, go back to that page and sign up for the electronic notifications. I will be checking that and be sending that out. But if you haven't signed up for either, please do. On the text message or the emails that we send out, if you get the emails, because you're on that list as far as us sending that, at the bottom of those emails or those texts, they have where you can go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and download the app if you have a pad or if you have a phone that you're using to get on. If you're using a computer, it's a little bit different website. You can send and use your on the email. I believe they have that link to that website. You can go there, or I can resend you the welcome email, and you can go online, get the consent signed in. You'll make sure that you're getting the text messages and the information that needs to get to you so that you know what is going on here in the park and can take care of help us with the electronic voting. That saves us money from the mail outs, cuts down on wasting paper, and the voting, the tabulation is much easier for the electronic votes. So do that. Sign up for the ONR electronic notifications and electronic voting, and we will also try to incorporate a few more things on that website, so that may be the place to go to for information. Okay. Just a couple other housekeeping ideas. Oh, I got through it a little bit quicker than I thought it would. All right. If you are, we love all our owners, but we know that people end up selling because of whatever lifestyle changes and different things happening. Just be aware that this is a 55 plus community and the board needs to approve all new buyers. So if you're selling or buying, you will have a questionnaire to fill out, and new buyers, we do run background checks now. And so the buyer needs to be approved prior to the sale so that they can live in here. This is a 55 plus, at least one of the buyers that's going to occupy the residence has to be 55, over 55. All right. So selling and buying need approved by the board. Make sure you fill out and make sure if you don't use a realtor is familiar with Ancient Oaks, make sure they know that make sure the realtors know our procedures for buying in here, that they have to have the background check and fill out the questionnaire and to be approved by the board. Okay, so there's that. Also, payments. And our payments for our maintenance fees are quarterly or annually, not monthly or bi-monthly. They are quarterly. So remember that. That's just one of those things that is in the state statutes, that the payments are to be made quarterly. Tammy asked me to find that for her because we need to do that and to remind people quarterly or annually on the maintenance fees. We have a question here. Is the water shut-off coming to our units? I assume by our responsibility being the homeowner, the water pipes are our responsibility up to the point that uh, where they hook into your system on the house, which is right there the shut off. It all depends on how it's configured. But if the valve is leaking or if it needs repaired, the connection needs repaired, that is the park's responsibility, and we'll take care of that. Once it heads towards your house, though, if it's in your plumbing and your fixtures, even if it's on the outside, if it's your outside shutoffs, the outside spigots that may be in other spots, those are your responsibility. But back there by the pedestal, it is the park's responsibility. Let us know if you got a leak or then you need something changed, and we will take care of that. All right. So we'll take that back off. And that is about it for the day. Um, yeah, so I'll say to everybody, have a great weekend and enjoy the week. And okay. Okay. Well, all right. InfoSec. Okay. Actually, here, Donna, I see that the palm trees are yours, uh, uh, and uh, the owners is because if you want to put one, you usually buy them in, and they're on yours. Some are on the line. That kind of makes it a property lines because there were palm trees that were there when they built the place. So that's just but technically they do belong to the owner. We do come through. It has been set up back. Former manager Ron set it up after I think after we had a few pretty bad windstorms come through, and it was up to the owners to trim the trees all the time and pay somebody to come in and trim the trees. And so they weren't getting them done, and we had palm fronds that plugged up the catch basins during a heavy storm. It's awful hard to clear them out as the storm is happening, and then we, f- filled up the roads. So back somewhere 2008, 2009, Ron incorporated that we would trim the trees. The park would go through and trim all the trees once for the year at just trimming all the trees. So and then you're asking which ones belongs to the owners. Well, it depends on what part of where the property line is and where they're sitting on the property line. So all those trees that are on lots that you guys own, that the owners own, they are your trees. If they are on the common element, like up there by we call it the common element or common area, down by the marina, uh, around the bathrooms, around the clubhouse, all those are the property of the park. But pretty much on every section, the other than the bathrooms, the trees are owned by the owners there. So that's why you check with us whether they need to come down or if there's trimming to be done in between time, how the cost and who pays for the trimming in between time. So I hope that answers your questions on that. Excuse me. Hopefully I can kick this cold this weekend. All right. Well, everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather, the good weather we're having here. Uh, that stuff. Okay. Uh, Typically on your pad that you have where you're sitting, from your property, we'll call it on where the pedestal is, where electricity come in. That line of concrete on most of the places, it's 5 feet over is your property. And then if you're facing your house on the left hand side, your neighbor owns 5 feet over from the edge of the concrete. So anything past that 5 foot mark, And sometimes you only have 10 feet between the houses, so it's like split in half. Sometimes you have 13 to 15 feet, and your neighbor would own 5 feet and you own 10 feet. So uh, we had just have to take a look at it, and I can pretty much tell you which trees are yours and which trees are your neighbors. So that's how it is. So uh, we can come down and look and determine it that way. All right. Hope that answers the question. So have a great weekend. Be safe as you're traveling. Remember to hug all your family members because, as we're finding out, absolutely that tomorrow is not guaranteed. So love everyone and take care. And we will see you on the next one. In the meantime, live long and prosper.